It's Sunday. Hello. Yep, it's Sunday. So what's everybody doing out there today? Hello, Thomas Potts. You are number one. You are the first in chat. Uh, Certainly not much going on today, Thomas. Figured I'd throw up a little stream. Not much else to do today. Don't know when anybody else is going to go on. No, Anti-Trucker's already been on. Who knows? Everybody may be sleeping in today. They could be working. They could just be lounging around watching TV. Who knows? It is Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, that's right. Bird of Prey, Hunt for Red October. Whoopee. That's right. I didn't want to watch that movie because I didn't really like it. Wasn't my type of movie. I will be shamed for that. Shamed. Hello, Cinnabon. Oh, yep, okay. Hunt for Red October at some point this afternoon. Um, I don't know. It's going to be a long, boring Sunday. Can't think of anything to talk about, really. Unless I go over and look at Twitter and all the stupidity on it. Lots of stupidity on Twitter. Bitching and moaning about people getting run over in protest. Well, get the hell off the highway. That's all I got to say. Get the hell off the highway. Dumbass gonna be out in the highway in the middle of the night. Well, then you get what might happen. Oh, I don't know. Not sure what the hell to do today, folks. Really. I'd come in, see how many pop in. I may want to chat. I may want to do this, that, but I don't know. We got about 7 watching. Oh, Joseph Petrick is in here too. Good evening from the past, Joseph. Oh, man. So we got future, we got past, and we got present all in one location. Well, we've survived another weekend, folks. No aliens. Aliens haven't attacked us again on the 4th. Might have been kind of good, though. Would have gave us a diversion from all the other mundane things going on in the world. Hello, Richie, and hello, Indy. Indy pops in and says, too short a weekend. I don't know. Weekends are kind of just running along, blah, blah, blahs and stuff. And there's Vile Mike. Vile Mike is in the house. Cinnabon's not through the weekend yet. He still may die of heat stroke today. Oh, just stick in the shade. Cinnabon, you're not going to die of the heat stroke. Stay in the shade. Drink lots of fluid. Don't overexert yourself. That is what you should do. Yeah, I was just hanging here. Oh, you can bug me all you want. I'm not doing too much today. Pfluger's in the house. There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance and DJ don't care because he has no underwear. That's right, Pfluger. Oh, happy dinosaur. Jeffrey Nelson's here. I didn't fire anything in celebration. I actually spent the night watching old classic Doctor Who episodes. That's what I did for my 4th. I got the hell off of YouTube. I got the hell off of Twitter. I got the hell off of all social media and just sat and watched TV. That's all I did. Just sit and watch TV. Hey, Biomag did the first DNA stream with guests. Jeffrey says Pokemon can take a lot of buckshot. I'm sure they can. There's Curtis in the house. That Slavic guy is here. Captain Trek is in the house.
Greetings from the future.
Greetings from the future. Well, greetings from the past.
You sound tired, DJ.
I'm not really tired. I slept. I just don't know. Maybe I'm just not my full self.
Not in the best mood, probably.
No,
That needs to be fixed. That
It'll
needs
get-
to be fixed.
it'll get fixed one day.
But not
One
today.
day. But not today. But one day.
Definitely.
Wild Mike said he had Indie Tiger, Alexander, and of course the File Child on his stream.
When I found the notification, I was listening to some podcasts, and then I checked the notifications, and the stream was over, and I was like, okay, happens from time to time. Hello, Captain Trek.
Captain
Hello,
Trek,
Joseph.
And no, Thomas Possum not getting fixed in that way. That's to help control the pet population. That's to get your Chronos spayed or neutered, not your DJ.
Curtis writes here in the chat, I should have my Blu-ray of classic Doctor Who in tomorrow. Doctor Who, classic Doctor Who on Blu-ray.
Yes, they've actually got up to the point where the classic Doctor Who's are now being sold on Blu-ray discs.
Sounds interesting. What's the situation? How many episodes are currently missing? Because I know that there were like that BBC lost basically few episodes or lost erased few episodes from the very early Doctor Who.
Yeah, there's a few from the first Doctor and a few from the second Doctor.
And do they have at least scripts of those episodes?
Well, they have scripts, and there are also audios of the show that people have put together with pictures and kind of put out on the high seas. that you can
Understand.
pick up.
In this case, I would even question if it's considered high seas or basically just sharing, because BBC basically gave up the intellectual property ownership of those things by erasing the originals. Negligence, I would even call it.
Yeah, but they still have the license to the
Yeah,
whole franchise. So.
they do. They what they could do is basically animate those episodes that are missing if they have the original audio recordings or something.
Well, they have animated one or two of them, but they just don't seem like they're in a rush to do, because they don't want to focus on the past that much. They want to push all the new shit.
And I'm going to Amazon and look at the Blu-rays. Why am I looking at US Amazon? No, give me the closest. Give me Germany.
Wesley says, "Greetings to the future man."
Hi, Wesley.
First, Richie says, "Shut up, Wesley."
Yeah, of course, I want it in German. If it's German version, give it to me in German. 9. Doctor Who.
Oh,
Blu-ray.
got Wonder Woman man here. We've got Curtis Simpson, Wonder Woman man.
Nothing wrong with Wonder Woman.
There's nothing wrong with Wonder Woman.
No.
Not the old one, not the new one.
Yeah, the new one's older, better. I still like the older one better.
Yeah.
I have zero emotional connection to her, so
I have
or
more
any
than,
kind of connection. I know her
I-
pictures.
Yeah, I have way more than just emotional connection to the original.
Agreed. Agreed.
Hello, Phil. Jeffrey says Gal Gadot drunk texts him nonstop when she hits the bottle. I'm finding that a little suspect, Jeffrey, but you stick to your story.
Stop renaming your AA friends to Gal Gadot. Sorry.
I've had drunk texts. Well, I've had sober texts from Brie Larson too, but we won't go into that one because I don't think it's the real Brie.
What's going on today? Asks Wesley. For example, 10 minutes ago, I just moved a freezer from the shed to the garage because it's too hot in there, and the garage is way cooler, and I had too much ice building up in the freezer, so we just moved it. So I need to defrost it right now. It's defrosting by itself. Yay. So I have the kitchen counter full with drawers filled with ice cream, meat, and frozen vegetables. Yeah, that's basically what we have here.
You better hurry up and eat the ice cream.
Yes, agreed. I agree.
If I ate all the ice cream, it will last the 2 hours that I need for. No, I kept the freezer on maximum power, so it is really frozen, Elsa style.
Charles asked me if they've animated any Hartnell episodes. Not that I've seen yet, but like I said, on the high seas, you can find a few of his episodes that are all audio with pictures from the episodes put in for like a storyboard.
Indeed, good point. Good point. And Wesley, yeah, it is. It is very exciting, but that's basically the high point of my day. Oh no, the high point was probably when I was. How? What is it called? I had to mix some Roundup, and when I say sprayed it in the in neighbor's garden, you know, the weed killer. So
Yes.
how do you call the the action that that I did, because I'm missing the word, because I hardly doubt when I say I was spraying the garden, it's the correct expression.
Actually, yes, that is correct.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm even surprised. Okay, so that I did for about 2 hours, and then I moved the freezer. We had some lunch, very late lunch. I still didn't clean the kitchen after the lunch. Yeah.
Bad Joseph.
Yes, bad Joseph. If
Oh.
flamethrower is also helpful in defrosting a freezer, yeah, and melting it too.
Yeah, defrosting.
Well, we've had
Want to melt the thing.
we've had the ideas of a 100-watt drop bulb in it. My answer was to use warm water. That's how I defrost mine.
It is so hot outside currently, and that it will be, the ice will melt in about 1 hour by itself easily.
Wow.
Yeah, Mark and the I committed herbicide. Yes, exactly.
And flamethrower will kill the weeds too.
Probably.
So you
And
can-
when I said neighbor's garden, it is exactly
weed
the
patch?
size, exactly the size of mine. And he's a good friend of mine. The house next to us is being remodeled, and because he bought it, and so they don't live there. And he just came back from. He works in Bosnia. He came home from Bosnia, and he is now in quarantine, because Bosnia is in one of those countries that when you come over from there, you need to go to quarantine. So he sent his wife to her mother, and he is now isolated at home. So everything that needs to be done in that house or around the house, just to keep it in, so that the weeds don't grow, overgrow, or spread into my garden as well. It's on me. So yeah, I had to do it.
I always found a can of gasoline in the match was a good way to take care of weeds in the neighborhood.
To a certain extent, I agree. But with my luck, I would set on fire half of the village.
You might
And
make
I still,
international news.
yeah, exactly. That's what I need. Being famous for setting on fire half a village and losing my home and my freedom. Yeah, basically with it.
Slavic guy protesting neighbor's garden down village.
Slovakia has its own Florida man.
Oh jeez. Oh, there we can't send Florida man to you.
Just need a goat.
I can't apply for village idiot, and now we can't send you Florida man. What the hell?
Why can't you?
Slavic guy already said he's got plenty of idiots there already.
Ah,
DJ, you applied, and I told you would be the first English-speaking one in our village because.
Yeah, but I kind of rethought that because then you guys be making fun of me all the time. I won't know what the hell you're saying.
So basically, no change to your streams.
Yep.
so basically, they would be putting you down in a different language.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be like listening to Osseo pray. You wouldn't understand the things coming out of his mouth.
Oh God.
Why I have the feeling that you don't appreciate Ozzy Opry, Captain Track?
I prefer Risk over Ozzy Prey.
Well, just think you're going to get Russian Opry today.
Oh God.
He is watching the Hunt
Most
for Red
probably.
October.
By the way, since
Can we have Alexander instead?
Well, Bird might have guest panelists, so if Alexander goes and asks.
You know what? When Alexander speaks Russian, he speaks very well Russian. I mean, the pronunciation and accent and everything. He does it really good. He does it really good. I would say his pronunciation in Russian is way better than the one in English. Way better.
Is he better with the verbiage in Russian than in English?
That I don't know because he didn't say that much, but everything that he said was grammatically correct, was with the correct pronunciation and everything. So it obviously he said when I would combine the time, it was under 5 minutes that is under 5 minutes that he spoke Russian, but everything he said was on point. So yeah, and I see Doctor Who, the collection season 26. I see here, season 26. Okay. Obviously, the new, all the new Doctor Who. Fifth Doctor. I see collector's edition. Interesting. And immediately right after I get Star Trek Beyond.
Yeah.
Blu-ray limited edition, including spaceships. Give me a second.
Yes.
Bio Mike was getting yelled at for wearing a mask while picking up coffee this morning.
Why?
Because he was wearing a mask.
Okay, that's stupid.
Well, you got some idiots out there that think that they should yell at you if you're not wearing one, and they should yell at you if you're wearing one. So you've got the polar opposites that are just running around like loony. I say, shut the fuck up. Take care of yourself. Stop bothering what other people do.
Exactly.
Exactly. What's the problem? Trust me, next week we are going to Croatia, and what I will do is when we go out, I will wear a face mask. It's just normal.
I wear them where I have to. I don't wear it where I don't have to.
Yes.
Same for me. But if I go to a store and we have the rule that in the stores you need to wear face masks, I put it on. Outside we don't have to have it. If they change it because I don't know, increased spreading or something, they will change the rule. I will obey the rules, and I have zero problems. And I still see what I found extremely crazy when I saw people on bicycles wearing a face mask. I was like, please take it Take it off. Take it off.
I've seen people driving around in their cars by themselves wearing it.
Which is another stupid point. Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, what
And
the hell are you doing?
yeah. Okay, when I'm going from store to store, yeah. So I keep it, but and I know it's not hygienic and it shouldn't be like done like that. I honestly I don't care. I just pull it down to my chin, and then when I go into the store, I put it over my nose. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, and since we have public holiday today, all the stores are closed. I wanted to go and for some small shopping because we finally have the stores opened on Sundays. And it's public holiday, so everything is closed anyway. So yeah. But yeah, lots of frozen food when I look at the counter. So I wouldn't starve, definitely.
Hey, DJ, I don't know, you got a Kroger store where you're at?
No, it closed up a long time ago.
Okay. Well, here they got mandatory. You got to wear a mask at Kroger's now.
Well, you have to wear them mandatory. You're supposed to wear them mandatory in Walmart here, but half the people ain't wearing them anymore.
Same here.
Bill says over here in California, you have to wear one in public and at businesses.
Businesses, yes, businesses. So here it is. Here it is when you go into an administrative building or basically in a building with closed environment. You have to wear a face mask. That's it. So, and that's why, for example, despite, let's say, movie theaters are open, there are two things. They have nothing to screen, and the second thing is you need to have chessboard seating.
Yeah.
So something like this, and I'm not sure if they even allowed in the meantime having popcorn with you or something to eat. I highly doubt that they.
See, our movie theater is closed, but it still opens up for like a couple hours in the late afternoon, so people can go buy popcorn and stuff and take it home with them.
Oh, nice!
And there's people that go.
They go and buy that overpriced popcorn.
Yep.
That's just nuts. I have microwave popcorn at home.
Yeah, but the movie theater is also donating part of the proceeds to some of the charities around. So it's kind of a win-win. So that's another reason why people still go and buy it.
Okay, so if there's something like altruistic behind it, I completely understand it. So that's fine.
So it's honestly kind of a win-win for both things.
If I buy, we have a small popcorn machine at home as well. So if I should if I should go and buy, I don't know how much it is. I don't know the large bag of popcorn, how much it is in the United States. But here I pay something around between 7 and 10 euro for something like that. And for 10 euro, I can get probably 2 kilo of corn that I can make, and I can probably flood with so much popcorn once it's done the half of my kitchen. So yeah, it's about the it's about are you willing to spend the money on?
Now, see, in Illinois here, it's mandatory. The governor said you had to wear a mask in all the stores and stuff, but not all of them make you. I can go to Walmart. Half the people there won't be wearing a mask. You go to the hospital, of course.
Honestly, here it was done. If the health inspectors, is it correct? Yeah, probably. Yeah, should be. Health inspector comes to a store. They can give you, and you have there more people than is the limit. which now the limit used to be pretty excessive. Now they lowered it, so basically it's pretty much to normal. But if there should be people without masks, they can find a store up to 300,000, up to which is completely destructive for that store if they should get fined 300,000. But it starts with 30,000. So even if you got the lowest fine, you would get fined with 30,000. And they can close the store, and they can close the store until the situation doesn't go away, which means maybe another 6 months or so, or even longer. Who knows? They would
But
probably, yeah.
I can go to some of the gas stations and nobody's wearing masks.
Gas stations, they allow a maximum. Okay, the gas stations here are probably some of them are definitely smaller than the ones that you have in the United States, but they allow maximum something like 5 people at once in the gas station, and everybody has to wear a face mask because they are afraid of the fines, and the health inspectors they are coming and going, day or night, doesn't matter. No, Captain Trek is not sleeping. Is he? So hit the mute button.
No, but then I go to the hospital for my therapy sessions. Everybody out front's wearing a mask, but I can look back further into the hospital and I'll see the employees not even wearing their masks.
Yeah, and the friend of mine who bought the house and is remodeling it, he came home from Bosnia, and he on Thursday he had to make the test on Friday early morning. It was negative, but anyway he has to stay 5 days in quarantine and make another test, and it costs like €70 a test. So he has to pay 140 €140 basically just to be allowed to stay at home for another, and he will stay here probably another 2 or 3 weeks, and then he has to go back over there because otherwise he is there all the time and comes home usually when the situation is normal. He comes home for weekends only, and otherwise he stays in Bosnia, which is for him something like 11 hours drive.
And then I go.
Yeah, hi Jeff Franklin. Hello there.
Yeah, Jeff's in the house.
Jeff, let's see. I'm not sure. Did we say hello to Richie Poole?
Well, I kind of typed it while we were talking.
Oh, okay, good.
I didn't want to ignore Jeff, but yeah, and anybody else. We're not going to out him.
Thomas Pot says CVS here has free testing. Really? Free testing? And like the swabs or blood tests?
Thinking we can go right out to our health department or something and get one of them places. They'll give you a test too, but I ain't letting them shove the thing up my nose.
Because if it's mandated by the Ministry of Health, so let's say you need to be tested because somebody in your location was tested, it's for free. They will test you for free if it's mandated. But if you are traveling and you are doing it voluntarily, you have to pay for it. There are certain rules. It's cat fight. Girls. Cat fight. cat fight. Why is my cat such a jerk to my another cat?
Cats are just jerks. You should know that by now.
Mute. I'm not sure. All the signs say schedule for a free COVID-19 test. Okay.
Oh, I'm so mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this later, but you know, it's just proof that my streams are so boring we can put people to sleep.
Da, 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 da. Who is unmuting Captain Trek? Captain Trek, are you unmuting yourself?
No, I keep doing it. Just
Oh,
to check.
you're doing it. Okay, just checking it.
I just
Okay.
keep checking every once in a while to see what's going on.
So-called nap stream.
That's right.
Do you know when Bird is streaming today? Because I'm not sure if it's now or in 1 hour, like yesterday.
Yeah, I would say maybe he might start within an hour. I don't know for sure, but hello, Admiral Oliver Franklin Doom. I don't know. I could text Bird and ask him. At least I'd know for sure what time he's going on. Let's see here. Grab my phone.
I could put Skype in, but I don't want to.
Here we go. Maybe I'll find out now. I just text Bird. If he texts me back, we'll know what time he's going on. Thomas Potts thinks he's developing a breathing problem wearing his mask so much. I don't know. Jeff Franklin thought it was 2 p.m. Eastern.
2 plus 6 means 8. So it should be somehow something right, like right now.
Yeah. If he ever texts me back, then we'll know for sure. Admiral says, well, this stream has proven something I didn't know. Captain Trek does sleep. He does sleep once in a while. And it's right here, folks.
And still going, yeah.
Yep, he's still going at it.
Snoring on the one side, barking on the other. Perfect stream.
Yes, if we need logs sawed today, we have the ability to do it. And if we need people scared away from barking dogs, we also have that going on.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff says yesterday he did say 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
So that would be right now.
Mm-hmm.
That bird should be going on. But I don't see him lit up anywhere as of yet.
No, and the only live stream that I see from my subscriptions is you.
And I do not have any kind of reply back from his phone either. Phil says it's a pain in the ass just to walk into 2 or 3 stores and wait in line with masks. Must be hell to work 8 hours a day with a mask on. I would say yes, it would be hell to wear that for 8 solid. It's really hell if you have glasses.
Oh yes, that definitely is. The only thing that helps is basically take a soap bar, rub the soap on the lenses, and wipe it clean with a cloth or paper towel. That stops the fogging of the glasses.
My glasses fog up all the time in the middle of the damn therapy sessions. Can't see a damn thing.
Yeah, and because even you are because you are even exhaling unnaturally because they tell you inhale, exhale, and you are under physical stress, so you are breathing harder. So yeah.
Hello, V-Star. Welcome to the stream. Thomas says works in a building without air conditioning, wearing a mask. That sucks.
Oh wow. Okay.
And we have Mark Rell up here, our German guy. Now we have 2 Europeans on the stream.
Mar, hello.
Hello there.
How you doing today,
Sorry,
Mark?
I was waving. I forgot no one can see me at the moment.
No, you have no camera on, Mars, so nobody's going to see you waving.
Yeah. So switch the stream to 18 plus, DJ.
Wesley says, yes, I have to wear my mask for almost 9 hours. I have a lunch break in the middle.
Yeah, that sucks.
Thomas
Says to 92 degrees. Okay.
That's all. That's
Hot.
Well, I'm happy that I just have to wear the mask while I'm shopping. And only while I'm inside the building.
Yeah, same here.
V-Star, we're just kind of rambling about anything and everything today, and right now the topic's masks.
Because I barely can breathe while I'm wearing the mask.
I wonder if I could get by with just going out with my big bunny head on.
And the thing that's why I go always for the masks that are the single-use ones that the doctors use, and not the textile ones, because the textile ones usually are like 2 or 3 layers, and it's harder to breathe through them. But those medical masks, the single-use ones, somehow they are thinner. And what I like, they have this thin metal wire in the upper part, so that I can form it around my nose and everything.
For me, the mask is a double pleasure, so to speak. First, it is like I'm trying to breathe underwater, and secondly, I cannot see because I'm wearing glasses, and I can't see shit while wearing a mask.
Yeah. I just said it a few minutes ago. I'm not sure if you heard it, that you can use a soap bar, rub it onto the glasses, and wipe it clean with a paper towel, and it should prevent the fogging.
Hello all.
Hello.
Admiral.
Hello.
The original Doom, Admiral. Hello, greetings.
Yeah, you're talking about masks. They implemented at my company a mask program, mandatory mask, last Monday, and they decided that if you're not within 6 feet of anybody, you can take the mask off. You don't have to wear it all the time. Fortunately, I work nights, and we have like 6 people in the building, and so
yeah, which is okay.
Yeah, but the city of Indianapolis is implementing a mask program. You have to wear a mask, or it's $1,000 fine starting on the 9th. So,
yeah, we had fines here as well. They said the fines were up to when wearing masks in public was mandatory. So not only in businesses or stores or so, when it was really even on the streets, the fine was up to €1,660, and it was the upper limit, but they never went lower than 200.
Jeez, that's
so
ridiculous.
200 was basically the minimum, and people were fined. Oh, we had very strict rules. We had very strict rules here, and this is one of the things that there is. I don't want to sound. I don't want make me sound like a jerk or something, but it's like 30 years ago, we were told what we can do, what we cannot do. So people still have it somehow in their DNA, you know?
Yeah.
So if we were told, okay, you need to do this, and we were not protesting. Nobody was protesting. There were no discussions about it. Some people were complaining that they don't like it and so on, but in general, to 99%, nobody had a problem. And since the United States was never under a dictatorial regime, you are too, how to say it, too accustomed to your freedoms.
Yes.
And you are bitching about it on every level.
That's right. We take our freedom personal.
Yes.
My friend had the best response to the mask rule. And can I show this real quick, DJ?
I don't
Because
care.
he
Plus,
posted.
it's not a naked woman.
No, it's not. He posted this on Facebook. His response was epic.
Mar has a naked woman in his avatar, so. In a press conference on Thursday afternoon, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hochstead and health officials announced that face covering will be required in Marion County in indoor public spaces as well as outdoor spaces where social distancing is not possible. The order will begin on 9th of July. Okay.
It's this
And
section
the
right-
response, consummate thyself. Now the finest. Is it a
Yes, he just told the mayor to go eat a bag of.
yeah. Yeah.
And I love how he wrote it up as a Bible verse.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, this can't be a Bible verse.
Mr. Lundell says, I still want to know what's going to happen when it finally sinks in that masks aren't worth a damn. It can, after all, enter the body through the eyes.
Once again, masks don't protect you 100%, but they help in many ways.
Just
And mainly as a mental warning, when you have the face mask, you know that something is not okay, and you are automatically staying away from other people.
Yeah, well, see, I'm in the camp where all these numbers are overblown anyway.
yes.
Because they're sitting there counting every single death that somebody might have tested positive to this virus, even if the virus wasn't the cause of the death. They're still counting it as the death number.
Some of the guys at the store and I agreed that what we need is a COVID virus every year because it's cured every other disease known to man.
Yes, because actually we were there were very heated discussions on our TV that in the news that exactly that's the problem, that too much resources went to COVID, and somehow many other illnesses were left outside. So now actually since they realized that. Because we had like predictions, and once again, a nation of 5.4 million people, between 5.4 and 5.5. The prediction was that we will have, when the whole BS started, 500,000 of people in hospitals. So it was the worst type of prediction and caused extreme panic, obviously. We are at something like 1,700 people that
Same thing.
contracted the disease, and over almost 1,500 already out of it. And yes,
Same.
Jeff, it was proven that it can be contracted through ice.
Same thing that happened here. They said at the beginning there'd be at least 2 million to 4 million, and it only hit like 100,000.
Well, here's the other thing on that. Okay. Now, First, I don't recall any virus we've ever cured. Two, I don't recall any virus that can be killed by washing your hands.
You stop the spreading.
Right, stop the spreading. But apparently, what they were saying early is that the disease itself could be killed by washing your hands with soap and water and hot water and that kind of thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now, this doesn't sound like any virus I ever recall. And again, everybody and their brothers die. I mean, every death is attributed to this instead of, I don't know, heart attacks or shootings or whatever.
Yeah, he
He
got
got
shot.
6 bullet holes in him. He died of COVID. Really? Boy, I missed that day in medical school.
Somebody died of cancer, but just because they had the antibodies for the virus in their body. Well, it was the COVID that killed them. No, stupid.
I want to know I want to be that person who has to explain to somebody that they had the COVID and the flu. The flu killed them, but we're going to attribute it to COVID because
Well, the whole reason behind that is the hospitals are getting extra money to fight COVID right now. So it's in their best interest to blame everything on COVID so they can rake in money.
yeah,
That's what it boils down to.
yeah. Well,
We had actually here patient, one of the patients, and by the way, everybody who died here was 70 plus, with one exception, and it was and that one that was considered like a failure from the doctors was literally the doctors were fired who are responsible for that one, because that was a 60-year-old man who died on pneumonia, not on but he was tested positive. Yeah. But they sent him home with pneumonia. So this was one case, and one old lady died, but she was after she was 80 something, after multiple strokes and heart attack from November. So, and she contracted it somehow as well, but they didn't count her among the numbers here. So that's why we have like 28 people only on the death counter right now. Yeah.
We would have
So-
had less on the death counter if we didn't have idiot politicians that were telling the hospitals and that, we'll take your COVID patients and throw them in nursing homes with all the other elderly people that don't have it, so they can all catch it.
Yeah, let them die. Let them die. It's another way how to treat a social system.
yeah, the politicians that would be the safest in case of a zombie apocalypse because the zombies would starve.
Yeah. Completely agree on that one.
Meow,
I need to
Myra.
I need to listen. I need to go away for 5 minutes. I have my headphones on, so I'm listening. But my wife is decided that she wants to wash the car at home and not going to the gas station. So and she cannot reach the roof. So I need to clean the roof right now.
All right, go have fun washing the car. And while you do,
I'm listening to you. I'm just putting myself on mute here, but I'm listening.
While you do that, we're going to check in on Captain Chuck.
Oh my God.
Still going. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a hot night.
Sounds like that LDG has lived down his little snoring on that one stream that he did.
Yeah, and luckily when I did all my snoring, I was laid back in the chair, so I was much farther away from the microphone.
I don't know if that's much better because it was still loud.
Well, it would have been a hell of a lot louder if I'd been up closer. I was a good 6 feet away from the microphone at that point. I think I'll be nice and remove Captain Trek for a while. He can come back later and, Be nice, so then he wonders what happened, and when he wakes up, he can holler at us again to come back up. I'll be less
I
tempted.
think he
to
will
keep-
understand it pretty much.
I-
Yeah,
I-
there is-
I'll be less tempted to unmute him every time to just check. See what's going on.
Less tempted to be a jerk on him, yeah.
Yep. I've already been a jerk enough.
Okay, but see, here's the way I look at it. Yeah, you're being a jerk by broadcasting Captain Trek's snoring. But you know Captain Trek would return the favor if you were doing it on his stream.
He might. I was just checking to see if he was still breathing. That's all.
Well, yeah, there's that. But I mean,
That's the way of putting it.
that's my kind of friends right there. Is if,
And I wasn't letting it play too long so somebody could clip sound clips and
well, like
Yeah.
somebody did for Jedi Bill and LDG.
yep.
Oh wow!
So it's still Sunday. Bird of Prey is yet to respond to me. I sent him a text, asked him what time he was going on, and nothing. So I think maybe he's taking a nap right now too.
But LDG deserves it. Yes, Thomas Potts. Yeah. No comment. No, the whole thing with the masks, though, if you're doing strenuous work like I do, those masks are a nuisance. I mean, I understand the need, the supposed need for them, but it's rough to work with those masks and do what I do.
Yep. And I know how it is because, like, I have to wear a mask when I'm in, like, the green bin shoveling because of all the dust. But I also know how much of a pain it is to try to breathe through one of those things while
And-
doing strenuous.
The other day, I was running up and down this staircase type ladder. I must have done it 100 times. Now, no AC in the building, a mask on, excuse me, and I'm sweating in places I didn't even know I had.
Oh,
And-
yeah, I know that feeling.
And the mask is just being a nuisance in the whole thing. I'm glad I don't have to wear it all the time because of my situation, but if I had to, oh my God, that would be rough. And yet, the people that I work with still haven't figured out that the one place you should wear them is the break room.
Well, yeah. But then again, how are you going to eat or drink with a mask on?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're eating or drinking, but they're just sitting there talking, there's not supposed to be more than 3 people at a table. There's 7, and they're not wearing masks. And the manager's going, yo, dumbass.
Well, actually, at the workplace, I would be careful with it because well, we have had this incident here in Germany with a company that had 4,000 employees, and they all got infected.
The meat processing factory, the meat processing one, right?
Yeah, we've had the same thing here with meat packing plants. That's why a lot of our meat packing plants got shut down for a while because
And the
too
other
many people.
the other pathetic thing is that Mrs. Doom makes masks and some pretty good ones. Okay. I have a Pittsburgh Penguins mask that I absolutely love. Can't wear it at work because it's got a logo on it. So I have to wear those paper ones that they provide.
What bugs me is like when I go into the hospital though, and you see the employees in the back not wearing them when they're supposed to be, or you see them all sitting around with them pulled down under their nose. All they're
Yeah.
doing is covering their mouth. It's like, come on, people, you had to have been taught how to wear one.
Oh, I've earned my real name this past week when it comes to those masks. If they're going to make me wear them, I'm going to just, I make it no big secret. My real name's Richard. And a lot of people call me Dick. It's usually preceded by Wada or Hiza.
And there is Bird.
Hey,
There's
Bird.
Like I said, though, I'll wear the mask into the store where I have to, in the hospital where I have to. But any other place, if they're not going to make me wear it, I'm not going to wear the damn thing.
Where is Bert? Streaming?
No, Bird's in the chat.
Oh, in the chat. Kapla. Aren't you supposed to be streaming like the Hunt for Red October for the last 23 minutes?
That's what we were thinking. That's why I sent Bird a text message on his phone to ask him when he was starting, and he never did reply to me. Son of a bitch.
Well, I think the biggest problem that we have at the moment with all this bullshit going around is that we still have no idea what it is and how to really protect ourselves against it. I mean, here in Germany, we get so many mixed messages. Animals cannot infect you unless they infect you. You cannot go outside, but you should go outside because it's healthy. Kids can't get it unless they get it, you know? So everything is possible, nothing works.
Welcome to the stream, Bird. So when are you going on with Red October?
Yeah, funny thing about that. Hello, world. It's Birdo Prey 5. Hello,
That's
Admiral.
That's the mask that I absolutely love.
So I was just going in to start putting in the stuff. I believe I told people it would be closer to 3 p.m. Eastern today. So I think I still have another 30 minutes more or less before I'm officially late.
Okay, well, we were asking people in the chat, and they kept saying
because Jeff confirmed that you mentioned yesterday in the stream that it's going to be 2 p.m.
I could have sworn I said 3 p.m. Because Sis O'Prey is here with Nephew O'Prey.
Oh, which is great.
Wait a minute. And we don't have Nephew on Prey on camera?
We don't have anybody
Unssubbing.
And I didn't answer you because I was napping.
See, I was right there. I was right there.
O'Prey was napping, like Sis O'Prey is napping.
I had to remove one person from this stream already because they were napping.
And Sassy was napping. Everybody was napping but Mom O'Prey. Mom O'Prey was watching us all.
Napping.
Yes. No, Nephew O'Prey is across the room on the dining room table in a squabble.
He's on the dining room table. He's trying to eat Nephew O'Prey. He's trying to eat Nephew O'Prey.
Get in my belly.
There he has said it finally.
Yeah. But everybody was resting. I woke up. Mom was like, "Don't you have a stream to do?" I was like, "Yeah, it's 3 o'clock." I'm putting the info into StreamYards now. I'm going to set it for a 3 p.m. start, if that's okay with you guys.
I don't care what time you start. I was just trying to keep busy before I fell back asleep, waiting for somebody to do something.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed. I see Vile Mike streamed earlier. I was out. I wasn't out. That's just about when Sis O'Prey got here, so I wasn't on.
I just downloaded a version of Red October, and it's in Slovak.
Wow. Excellent. Let me see how long.
2 hours. 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 9 seconds. The one that I have.
Okay.
But
let's see how much mine is.
Because
Wait, you said 2 hours?
2 hours, 15 minutes, 12 seconds. Yes.
Oh, no. That can't be. That can't be at all. I thought the one I have is like an hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 20 minutes is not
so check it because the Hunt for Red October is 2 hours, 15 minutes.
That's not good. That wouldn't be good at all. Hunt. Hunt.mp4. Oh, geez, 2 hours, 15 minutes, huh?
Yeah,
Huh,
that's what
huh.
IMDb lists the movie as 2 hours,
Two-
15 minutes.
2 hours, 15 minutes, and 18 seconds. And what the hell did I see that was only an hour 20?
The Hunt for
Hmm.
October.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, and the screenshots are also the same 2 hours. What did I see that was an out? It was a short movie. I don't know. Something I saw recently was a short movie. I could have sworn it was this. Okay, so we got it. So it is a 2 hour plus movie.
No, Indy's up here.
Hey guys,
Hello, Kapla.
blah.
Wow.
Bert's
Hi,
all
Indy.
confused about his own movie now.
Well, that makes more sense. I was wondering how the movie could possibly be so short, but to be honest, I wasn't going to complain.
Now you don't need
Oh,
to
wow.
complain because it's a 2-hour movie.
No, I didn't get a porn parody. The something of Red October. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Red October is
Oh.
a giant
Little typo.
yeah, not
pleasure
a.
toy. Giant pleasure toy. Yeah, exactly.
Seems to me that I just went through something about Hunt for Red October. Oh yeah, that stream with Ambassador.
So
No, see,
the ship I served on was in one of those techno thriller books. Actually, it was mentioned, and I forget the name of the book, but it wasn't Hunt for Red October, but it was one of those types.
Not Ryan Johnson. Great comment.
Hunt for Red February. That's why your
Nice.
movie's so short. Bird.
It could be. You served on a submarine?
No, I served on a surface ship,
Oh,
a frigate, and
Tin Can.
yeah, exactly, tin can sailor.
I was going to ask if you
I'm
knew
definitely-
Darren.
I'm definitely not Darren Wagner, so
Come on, Bird. People that serve in submarines all don't know Darren Wagner.
I figured everybody who served in a submarine probably knows each other, right?
No.
I mean, I'm not going to say everybody in the Navy knows each other. That's just crazy talk.
Hi, Jeff.
bye, Jeff.
Take care, Jeff.
Bye,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it would be probably Bert like, yeah, Bert, you are from New York, so you must know my Aunt
You see,
Yana.
that's
from
ridiculous.
New
But if
Jersey.
you say somebody who's in Queens, yeah,
Well,
maybe I know them.
Well, Bird
There's only
definitely
like
knows,
4 million people here.
I mean,
Okay.
Bird definitely knows AOC.
Exactly. AOC and I, we're like buddy.
Well, Bird does know her because he stares too much at the college video where she's dancing. He's watched that way too much.
He doesn't know of her. AOC was his personal maid.
Hell, saying that all bubbleheads know each other is like saying that I knew everybody on my ship. No, not going to happen.
So you served on an aircraft carrier, right?
Oh,
Admiral?
Not me.
Well-
Admiral of Doom, I assume.
Yeah.
USS Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, that's definitely an aircraft carrier. Yeah, frigates are much smaller. You do pretty much know everybody on a frigate.
That's not an aircraft carrier. That's a mobile tiny island.
Well, there's that.
Well, it is 4.5 acres of American soil, so I think that's what they say, right?
Yeah, you know, like I keep telling people, if the Air Force is so incredible, why does the Navy have to have one?
Yeah, I mean that is true.
I mean, we'll bring the fight to you. We're not proud.
Right, exactly. And that's also the reason why most science fiction shows are based on the Navy and not the Air Force, because we know how to handle large ships, and we know how to handle the discipline that's required on large ships.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this is a question that I had. If it's an aircraft carrier, is it Navy or is it Air Force?
Navy.
U.S.
Navy.
Navy. Anything that's a ship outside of the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So despite it carries airplanes, yeah, jets.
Yeah, the Navy has their own aircraft and squadrons, and the Marines have fighter squadrons that get carried along on aircraft carriers too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And-
the Marines is also a part of the Navy.
And our birds have to be a little tougher than the Air Force birds because not only are they landing on a carrier, they have to do it in a short span of. They have to go up in the air and land in a very short space, which puts a hell of a strain on the planes that the Air Force doesn't have. And
Are the
That's what-
planes like sturdier, or is it like different type of planes?
both,
Different type of jets? Yeah.
both. Like for instance, the Air Force runs F-16s. We run F-18s, and we used to run 14s, which the Air Force didn't do. So
Technically, all branches have an sort of air wing.
yeah, the
them.
Army has one too.
Yeah, that
even
is
the
true.
even the Army has some aircraft.
Mostly helos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly helos, but they do also have aircraft of their own. And JP says, "Oh, can you say Harrier?"
Harrier. Of course, we could say Harrier.
Yeah. Gator freighters have Harriers.
I haven't heard that in a while.
You know, the
The baby
little-
carrier.
call aircraft carriers, but they're actually
Sassy girl.
so the ones that take
Hey.
on water purposely.
And V-Star, doesn't Air Force usually take off ground? Yeah.
Shh,
Yeah.
sassy.
I would love to see an Air Force jet Air Force plane try and land on a carrier. Oh, that would be so funny.
But there are instances of Air Force bombers taking off from an aircraft.
Taking off, yeah.
Like,
Hell,
just
on our
look
way-
back to the Doolittle raid.
On the way
That was Air
to
Force.
Desert Storm, we were carrying a bunch of OV-10 Broncos. We left Norfolk with a squadron of OV-10 Broncos. Once we got within range of Europe, we sent them on their way. They kind of went off the end of the deck and fell into the water before they took off, but
Hmm.
AC-130 gunship.
yeah, so it's fun, and like I say, keep telling people, Army and Navy and Marines and Air Force, we can all argue amongst each other because we're siblings.
Yeah.
We'll just leave the puddle pirates out of it.
Poor
Absolutely.
Coast Guard. Poor Coast Guard gets no respect.
When I was in the Navy, they were Department of Transportation.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, now they're Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
The only time that they ever get claimed as part of Department of Defense is when the stuff is really hitting the fan.
Yeah. When we declare war, they become Department of Defense.
Most of the time, that they're the Brown Water Navy. That's what we call them.
Yeah, and a lot of the A schools with the Coast Guard overlap. So, like your specialty school, like mine, I was a quartermaster. Which means I navigated ships in the Navy because that's what quartermasters do in the Navy. And we had coasties and sailors together in the same.
My A school didn't have any coasties. I was a DP.
Yeah.
So, and during Desert Storm, they brought out a list of, okay, these are the rates that are going to be recalled in case of war. And out of the 50 rates, data processing technician, of which I'm one, ranked 52nd.
Yeah. And
So
quartermaster,
my answer to everybody was, if I get recalled, move to Canada, we're screwed.
yeah. And quartermasters had a 5 and 2 rotation, so you had 5 years sea duty before you could do 2 years of shore duty. And then you would do 2 years, and then you'd go back and do another 5 years at sea because, you know.
It's hard to drive ship. It's hard to guide ships on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the exact opposite as a second class. I had a 3 and 5, and at first class they had 3 and 6. So
I didn't get to second class. I got to third class. So
yeah, they made me sign up for an extra year for my A school.
oh really?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then when I found out when A school was 4 weeks long, I went, wait a minute.
yeah. How is that an even trade?
Well, it's because I got 2 years in Cleveland. Wait a minute, how's that an even trade? Never mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did boot camp in Florida and A school in Florida, so you know that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I was always in. I did all that in San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego is nice.
So, now that we've taken over DJ's stream,
It happens all the time. What are you talking about? These are never my streams.
yeah, that's true.
I just host it for everybody else to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, DJ.
That's all mine ever end up being. I think even in my 48-hour stream, I only talk 2 hours.
Hell, you
2
slept
hours.
more than that.
Wow.
I only slept 4 of that 48. Come on now.
I know, but if you only talked 2 hours and you snored 4, come on, dude.
That's right. So there was only 6 hours that I had control of my own stream.
So Bert, I got a question about that. Every time I checked in on DJ's 48-hour stream, you seem to be there. It's like 6:30 in the morning, you're there. You know,
Yeah.
3 in the afternoon, you're there. 4,
Yeah.
5 o'clock at night. How long were you on his stream?
I was there probably every day from like 5 or 6 a.m. until 8 or 9 p.m.
Go on.
Because
So-
I sleep early, but I wake up early.
So honestly,
Yeah.
it was your
And
it
I'm
was
Eastern
your
time
48-hour
zone.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bird, I can usually,
Well said,
if I stream the middle of the night, by 5 a.m. my time, which is Central Time, Bird's awake.
And there have been
Usually.
times I've missed DJ stream because I didn't think he'd still be going, even though I got the email. I just assumed stream would be over. And then I see that, oh, he's still on, but I've been up for an hour and I
Yeah,
could have
the
been
whole-
there.
The whole running gag is I'll say I'm on for a short stream, and then it usually ends up 7 hours later. I'm still on
Yeah.
Go on.
because nobody wants.
Yeah,
me
but
to
you said
quit.
a precedent with the 48 hours. Basically, everything under 48 hours can be considered a short stream for you.
Yep. Now it is. I can do 7 hours, and it's still a short stream now.
Well, what was funny about it is that, you know, I was kidding you all that time. You were going to be on till Wednesday morning. The 48 hours came up, and you going, okay, it's going to end soon. It's going to end soon. Click. Good night.
Yep, I think I went maybe 14 minutes past the 48 hours, and I was gone.
Yeah.
And then I went and jumped on somebody else's stream right
Yeah.
after that for a short.
Wow.
Because I went over to Orange Chat Reviews. I jumped on his stream for a little bit, and then everybody kept yelling at me to go to bed at that point, so I finally gave up and left.
But yeah. Oh, I don't envy those who do long streams,
But
but
then again, this past weekend, Jedi Bill had to go and beat my record and had to do 50 hours.
yeah, but he had
Nobody had to do anything.
No, with him, he cannot be the one that has the shortest. He has to beat somebody in the community. If
yeah,
I turned around and did 51 hours, you can bet within a week or two, Bill's going to do 52 or 53 hours. He can't let it go.
yeah.
Well,
but
he is a Jedi.
your stream was a lot more fun, a lot less dramatic.
Yeah, we didn't have some crazy witch lady up on my stream, at least.
I doubt Bill wanted to have it like that dramatic.
Oh, I know he didn't. It's just, his stream disappeared. I couldn't find it all that night, and I was trying to.
Well, there was a short bit that he started up his 6th part or 7th part, and he had it unlisted to try to keep the crazy woman away, but then didn't realize that nobody else could find it that way.
I was trying
No.
to find the stream, and that's how I ended up
Yeah.
on every stream on the internet that night.
No, and one of the streams he had to set on private because at one point he was calling the police, and unfortunately didn't mute himself, so he gave up all his personal information on that one. So that went unlisted, not even unlisted, but completely private. So that yeah, at least.
That whole thing was a complete
But
foxtrot.
I'm sure LDG will help him take that part of the stream down, mute the section where he gave himself away, so
Yeah.
he can re-upload it.
Yeah. It's just, God, it boggled the mind.
Oh, it was crazy.
Because I remember coming into your stream and all you were going was, "We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it."
Yeah, we didn't want to talk about that section there at the time. No, it was just like, no, he's doing his thing over there. He's got that, and we're here just forget it and have some fun.
Because I was
Kind of like
damn, DJ.
kind of like when I streamed the other night because LDG and Anti-Tracker and all them were doing nothing but arguing.
Yeah,
over,
in the bird
over
stream, yeah.
stupid ship designs.
And I'm sitting there going, DJ's stream was quiet. I was scared.
No, that was the whole point.
Oh, I know
Yeah, I
that was
put-
the whole point,
I
but
put
I mean,
on there. This is the quiet stream. We're not going to argue in this one. This is where everybody can come hide out.
AT does tend to have some pretty vocal conversations.
Well, that's the thing. When you get AT and LDG together, they're both set in their ways so hard that all they do is want to argue their points over and over and over and over and keep getting louder because neither of them want to give an inch.
Or tip.
yeah.
I will say, I came to his channel first, and I found all the rest of you guys after. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, we all kind of branched out from AT. A little more.
I have been on a live stream with AT once. That's because it was over on Mr. CCTV stream that I started on. But I have not seen an AT video. In all the time I've been on it running around catching streams, I have yet to see anything by Anti-Tracker.
Yeah, you should definitely check his videos because his videos are really good. And even now he uploaded, he's doing now a review of the original Hulk from 1977 with Bill Bixby. Yeah, and it's such a good. Now he is. I'm not sure even if he covered the third of the movie. But he has like already over 1 hour review on it in 4 parts. So it is interesting. His videos are really good. And basically how I found Anti-Tracker was he had an ongoing part about a series about the Borg.
Yeah, that
Like-
was long. That was like 39.
For over 40 parts, over 40 part videos on Borg, and it was extremely funny, extremely entertaining, and really well done. So definitely check those out. And those are actually something like his early videos.
Yeah,
I blame Trek Yards and Lore Reloaded for finding Anti-Tracker.
Okay. See,
You know,
I can't get,
go ahead, Indy.
I can't get into Trek Yards because they talk about ships and all the little details about ships, and I'm like, I don't even know half these ships. So why would I watch an hour-long video about them?
Because they discovered a niche on the market, and people are actually enjoying those videos. And I found out Trek Yards as well like this because I was looking up some details about whatever ship it was. I don't remember even which one. And I found a video from Trek Yards, and I was like, "Yay, that's actually a good content."
I've only seen a few Trek Yard videos, and I used to watch Lord Reloaded, but he's gone off the deep end lately. So I've stopped watching it. I even unsubscribed from him.
Really? Did you unsubscribe? I'm still subscribed. I like his theories. I like those theories that he puts out.
Just some of his videos get preachy, and that's not.
Do they?
To me, they do.
Okay. I consider Lore as a moderate
I'm not even talking-
reviewer. So, and I enjoy his content. Definitely, I enjoy his content. Who I cannot watch is Steve Shives. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, I've stopped watching him completely too.
Because he used to be so good. He used to be so good in what he did in his videos and everything. I really liked those Star Trek videos, but at one point
He went
he
political.
went totally crazy. But totally crazy.
Yeah, I still watch Steve Shives, but yeah, he can get really offensive really quickly. Just because he's kind of too much of a on
And the thing is, I
one side of
enjoy
the political
this-
fence. I won't say which.
yeah.
Left.
I enjoy discussions and
I'll say
we
it.
can discuss things, but he is against discussions. It's my way or highway, and this is something that I cannot accept.
Exactly. You know, I agree. We can talk about things. as long
We
as
can
we're
argue
civil
things,
about
but
it.
he refuses even to have a conversation, a civil conversation about topics. It's either his opinion or everybody else is wrong.
You know that in English they have a word for that. It's called bigot.
Yeah, you're correct, and he is one.
Okay.
And you know what? When you watch his videos, Star Trek videos, even lately he did one that I really liked. I watched that video, but I'm not going to subscribe to him because of that. Simply because the video was maybe like 20 minutes, and 18 minutes of the video were perfect Star Trek, and 2 minutes was leftist politics. And I was like, why do you have to do that on a Star Trek video?
It's funny because that's one of the reasons why I'm doing old time radio on my channel. Is, you know, one, it's a niche, and two, I can just play the damn episode and get away with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that is why though a lot of people do not like Steve, because he is good at the Star Trek stuff. Yes, that his brand of politics.
And I don't mind politics. I don't mind, and I don't care if somebody has this view or that view, because obviously, me being on a different continent, I honestly couldn't care less about about the U.S. politics, but the preachiness.
Yeah, Thomas Potts says, no, according to people like Shives, only right wing is bigoted. See, there's the problem. The definition of the words is that if you don't like somebody because of what they think, what they look like, what they do, that makes you a bigot. Oh, wait a minute. That's entirely the cancel culture altogether, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like the idiots, just like them idiots that say only white people can be racist. That's completely idiotic.
Yeah, well, I'm allergic to stupid, and most of those people are causing a medical emergency. So,
Well, can I recommend a different channel that I've just found?
what's that?
It's Sci-Fi Dog Lady. It's SCI-FI Dog Lady. She's really good, and she's got less than 100 subscribers, but she's beginning to get into Westworld and Star Trek: The Original Series and a few other things. And I find her content really enjoyable.
You know what? Throw the link in the private chat, and DJ can
I'm
post
gonna
it.
I'm gonna throw it in the public chat, and people can go check it out.
Yeah.
If they want.
I've been watching Lore Runner stuff, especially the Star Trek ruminations.
I like Lore Runner too. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yes.
JP's. Okay, yeah. That doesn't make you entirely a bigot, because you could, if you don't accept anything that isn't what you want it to be, that makes you a bigot. If you can tolerate other people even though they're doing stuff that pisses you off or whatever, that I don't consider those bigots, because at least you're not criticizing. You may not like that person, but you're not going to make it as public as some of these people are doing. But that's the way I look at it. What do I know? I'm just a dumb sailor.
No, I completely agree. You know what? There are so many different opinions, and not necessarily I agree with everything, and I cannot agree with everything because that would be dumb. But I like civil discussions, and I can have a civil discussion with almost everybody on whatever topic. But the person needs to be willing to have a discussion.
Yeah, some of these people just need to have that just cannot accept opinions other than theirs. Just need a nice hug with a bulldozer.
Bird's going live soon, aren't Bird?
Yeah, just putting in some final tags for the stream.
I don't want to run over.
Oh, don't worry. You might as well go.
I want to make sure people go see Hunt for Red February, since it was only an hour 20-minute movie.
I'm definitely going to watch the movie, because I watched the movie in December on Netflix, and then it wasn't on Netflix anymore. Yeah.
Do you actually show the movie, Bird?
I have a second link where people can watch the movie if you're on a computer. Or if you're on a mobile device that can do two things at once. There's a screening room where you can watch the movie. I mean, you can always watch the movie and not hear me talk if you only want to do the one thing. But if you want to hear us talk and watch the movie, you kind of need your computer. Most mobile devices can't do both at the same time, but you might be able to.
And that pisses me so off, because honestly, I'm paying for YouTube Premium, so that I can have my mobile phone basically, so that YouTube can run in background. Mm-hmm. But it immediately pauses. If I'm watching the movie in the screening room, it pauses the stream. When I play the stream, it pauses the movie, or basically not pauses the movie, but switches the sound from the movie off. It's so annoying.
Well, it knows you're doing a multimedia thing, and it probably needs like exclusive access, like trying to listen to YouTube and listen to Pandora at the same time. Probably just doesn't let you.
Can't layer the sound.
But you know what? Android has so many good things. For example, I can have on my mobile phone 2 sets of headsets, Bluetooth headsets connected to it,
Mhm.
like 2 Bluetooth devices at once, so 2 people can listen to one sound output, but they cannot do 2 audio streams. You know?
Yeah,
And
that's
just a little update. We got the Sci-Fi Dog Lady up to 100 subs.
absolutely great. That's fantastic.
And when she goes live, sometimes we need to tell her that there are other channels that recommended her. I'm going to check her channel
Okay. I
because
put in a link to where the Hunt for Red October will be. You did that already. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm a
DJ.
good host. I'm on top of it.
No, this is. I went directly into a video here. That's okay.
Now this is weird. I got told that I sounded tired and beat when I first started my stream, and now they're saying that Bird sounds beat.
Well, I'm purposely keeping it low, even though Nephew Prey's awake. I don't want to be too loud.
Yeah, he's got a baby there, JP's that he's got laying on the dining room table, and he said get in my belly a little while ago. So
Yeah.
he's preparing to eat.
Mama Prey is feeding Charlie right now, but I'm gonna head out over there.
And
I'll
we're
see
going to end this
you.
broadcast and say everybody head on over to Bird. And you can watch him fall asleep during the Hunt for Red October.
Kapla all. See you a little bit.
Blah.
Blah. And have a great one, folks.
Yep. See y'all.
If I get-
wrapping up. Okay, DJ, take care. Thank you very much.
I'm wrapping up so Bird can play Hunt for Red October. And if I get really, really extremely bored late tonight, maybe I'll be back on.
What is it
Okay.
at this point? Hey, y'all, watch this.
Und auf Wiedersehen nach Deutschland.
Wir sehen uns.
Tschüss.
Bye bye.
And remember, everyone, help control the pet population. Keep your Kronos spayed or neutered.